Shiva Puranam, Rudra Samhita, Parvati Khanda, Chapter 4. The Assurance of the Goddess to the Gods. When the gods eulogized the goddess Durga, the mother of the universe, the destroyer of the distress and misfortunes, she appeared before them. She was mounted over the divine chariot, studded with gems, over which a soft cushion had been spread and decorated with shining ornaments. Her limbs had the brilliance more than crores of suns. She had the best limbs on her body. She was surrounded by a halo created by her own splendor. She had the astonishing type of shine. She was away from the worldly comprehension. She was Mahamaya, the spouse of Lord Sadashiva, possessing the three gunas for the performing of the worldly activities and deprived of the three gunas for the performance of the divine functions. She was everlasting. She was everlasting and dweller of the Shiva Loka. She was the mother of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesha. She was known as Chandi and Shiva, who removed the miseries of all, the mother of all Mahanidra, and the redeemer of all the noble people. The goddess was cited by the gods, though the goddess was cited by the gods through the huge column of luster. The gods, desirous of having an audience with her, praised her. Thereafter, Vishnu and other gods, desirous of having a look at her, witnessed the mother of the universe by her grace. Gods, the dwellers of the heaven, feeling delighted, offered their salutation to her, and then offered special prayer to her. The gods said, O Shiva, O Sharvani, Kalyani, Jagadamba, Maheshwari, remover of all the misfortunes, all the gods offer their salutation to you. O goddess of the gods, your glory is unknown fully even to the Vedas, nor the other scriptures. Your glory is beyond comprehension, meditation, or the mind or speech being unable to describe your glory fully. The Vedatrayi tremble at your name, getting surprised. Then what to speak of the other scriptures? Your devotees can know fully about you by your grace. Such of the devotees who take refuge with you have to face no miseries. O Mother, you lovingly listen to the prayer of the devotees. O Mahadevi, you are all. O Mahadevi, we are all your slaves forever. Listen to our prayer, which we are going to explain. You ended your life in the yajna of fire, fulfilling your vow. Thereafter, you proceeded to your loka. As a result of this, the pride and arrogance of Brahma and other gods was shattered. Having been insulted by the father, you, according to your own vow, ended your life in the fire. Thereafter, you left for your abode. At that point of time, Shiva too felt painful at heart. O Maheshwari, the task of the gods, therefore, could not be fulfilled. Therefore, we the gods and the sages have arrived here to take refuge with you. O spouse of Shiva, you fulfill the desire of the gods. O Shiva, make the words of Sanat Kumara fruitful. O goddess, incarnating on earth, you again become the wife of Shiva. Perform your divine plays in a befitting manner and make the gods happy. Make Lord Shiva, dwelling over Kailasa, happy. Let all the living beings be happy. And there should be the end of miseries. Brahma said, thus speaking, Vishnu and other gods, with their minds filled with loving devotion, waited there silently with humility. Shiva also felt delighted at the god's prayer, and ascertaining the course of the prayer, she remembered Lord Shiva, and then the merciful goddess Uma smilingly addressed Vishnu and other gods. The goddess, favorably disposed towards her devotees, spoke. Uma said, O Vishnu, O Brahma, O other gods, let all of you be comfortable. Listen to my words. I am undoubtedly pleased with all of you. My performance always provides comforts to all the three worlds. The sport relating to the yajna of Daksha was performed by me. I shall surely appear on earth with full incarnation. There are several reasons for the same, which I am going to highlight with respect. O gods, earlier when I was born as Sati, then both Himalaya and Mena had severed me lovingly as parents. Even presently, both of them are serving me with utmost devotion. Out of both of them, Menaka serves me particularly as a daughter. All of you, including Rudra, can live now. I shall incarnate in the house of Himachala in order to relieve you of your sufferings. All of you can now retire to your respective abodes and be comfortable. On the other hand, I, incarnating as the daughter of Menaka, will make you all comfortable. Thereafter, I shall become the wife of Shiva. This may be a secret thought. The sports of Shiva are always surprising, which can confuse even the minds of the people with wisdom. O gods, when I, as the daughter of Daksha, witnessed the insult of my husband, then, with grace of my husband, I ended my life there in the fire of the yajna. Since that time, my husband, Lord Rudra, getting relieved of all the costumes, taking to the form of Kalagni Rudra, is absorbed in thoughts about me. Sati, who had gone to the place of the yajna of her father, and witnessing the insult of her husband there, she ended her body because of her love for her husband. Since then, Shiva, taking to the divine form, felt painful in separation from me, because Maheshwara could not tolerate his separation from Sati. He witnessed my anger at the place of yajna, thinking that the virtuous lady has cast off her body out of love for him. He became a yogin, discarding the domestic life. O Vishnu, O Brahma, O gods and sages, you listen to me further. The divine sports of Lord Shiva protect the universe. Oppressed by the pangs of bereavement, he made the garland of my bones and wore it around his neck. But still he could not be peaceful. He always remains lonely without sleep. Like a helpless person, he wanders here and there and cries loudly. He keeps on wandering and is unable to distinguish between good and bad. Thus he behaves like a lustful or a love-lorn person. He behaves like a person in despair due to separation. But in reality, Akhileshwara, the Lord of Maya, the complete Shiva, and Parameshwara, is without any blemish or misfortune. Therefore, he is invincible. Otherwise, what has he to do with illusion? Or of what avail are the illusion, love, and other emotions for him? Lord Shiva is desirous of marrying me. Therefore, O gods, I shall incarnate on earth in the house of Menaka and Himachala. Therefore, I, in order to please Shiva, shall be born from the womb of Menaka, the wife of Himachala. I shall achieve Shiva as my husband by performing severe tapas and then undoubtedly perform the task of the gods. Now you can revert to your respective abodes and adore Shiva daily. By his grace, all the miseries will be removed. There is no doubt about it. By the compassion of the merciful Shiva, all shall gain comforts. In the form of the wife of Shiva, I shall become adorable by all the three worlds and shall be worshipped always. Brahma said, thus speaking, Shiva, the mother of the universe, in full view of all the gods, disappeared and left for her abode. Vishnu and other gods, besides the sages, offering their salutation towards that side, returned to their respective abodes. O excellent sage, thus I have repeated the story of Durga, which bestows on the people all the comforts, pleasure, and the salvation. The one who listens to this story or recites it to others or reads it himself, he gets all his desires fulfilled. Iti Shri Shiva Mahapurane Dvitiyayang Rudra Samhitayang Tritiye Parvati Khande Deva Santvanang Nama Chaturthadhyayah. Chapter 5. Menaka receives a boon. Narada said, what happened after the disappearing of the goddess and the departure of the gods to their respective abodes? How did Himachala and Menaka performed severe penance? O dear one, how was a girl born out of the womb of Menaka? You please speak out. Brahma said, O excellent Brahmana, listen to the great story. I, after bowing in reverence to Shiva, narrated the story with utmost devotion. O dear one, after delivering of the discourse and departure of Vishnu and other gods, Himachala and Mena started performing the severe penance. Both the man and the woman reciting the names of Shiva and Shiva throughout the day and night started propitiating on them with devotion. Mena used to adore Shiva and Shiva with devotion. She gave away charities to the Brahmanas regularly in order to please them. With the desire of getting a child, she daily worshipped Shiva for 27 years, starting from the month of Chaitra, March, April. Observing a fast on the 8th day of the lunar fortnight, she offered charitable gifts of sweets, oblation of rice cakes, puddings, and fragrant flowers on the 9th day. She made the clay idols of the goddess and adored her, offering various items of food over the banks of the Ganga in Aushadhi Prastha. On certain days she observed complete fast, while on a few days she observed the sacred rites. On same days she observed vratas, inhaling the wind alone, while on certain days she consumed water alone. With her mind devoted to Shiva, Mena performed tapas with utmost devotion for 27 years. At the end of 27 years, the mother of the universe, Uma, the beloved of Shiva, was immensely pleased with Mena. Showering her compassion over Mena and getting pleased with her devotion, Parameshwari appeared before her. She possessed the body with divine limbs, surrounded with the lustrous zone. The goddess spoke to Mena smilingly. The goddess said, O enormously chaste lady, you ask for a boon you desire. O wife of Himachala, I am extremely happy with you. O Mena, the way you have adored me by means of tapas, vratas, meditation, etc., I shall bestow everything to you which is desired by you. Thereafter, Menaka, finding the goddess Kalika standing before her, offering her salutation to her, said, Menaka said, O goddess Kalika, your form has been perceived by me directly. just now. Be pleased with me. I intend to offer prayer to you. Brahma said, when so requested by Mena, the goddess, Uma, the enchantress of all, embraced Mena, who was immensely delighted. Achieving great knowledge, Mena eulogized Shiva, who had appeared in person before her, speaking sweet words which pleased her. Mena said, I bow in reverence to the great goddess who fulfills all the desires. She is Mahamaya, sustainer of the universe, Chandika, preserver of all the lokas. Salutation to you. She is also blissful Maya, Yoganidra, mother of the universe, decorated with the garland of flowers, and having the Siddha form. Salutation to you. I bow in reverence to the grandmother who bestows delight always, who destroys the miseries of all her devotees. You are the bestower of wisdom to the woman and the living beings up to the end of the kalpa. You are the cause of shattering all the bondages of ascetics. How can the persons with little wisdom like me describe your influence? You are the violence mentioned in the Atharva Veda. You possess powerful means. Fulfill my desire. You bestow the living beings with the prowess of permanent and impermanent nature. But you happen to be the eternal force of all. You are the eternal force. When the time comes, you are associated with yoga and become the woman of great ability. You are the cause of the creation of the world, besides being its sustainer. You are the eternal, the great Prakriti, and even Brahman is brought under control by you. You are of noble nature. O Mother, be pleased with me. You are the strength of burning in the fire. You are the force of the sun rays, besides being the pleasing rays of the moon. Therefore, O powerful one, salutation to you. I offer prayer to Chandi. You are the form of love among the women. To the person of the perfect self-control, you manifest yourself as eternal. You pervade in the universe as desire. With Vishnu, you are his Maya, and the same with Shiva. O goddess, you take to any form at will and engage yourself in creation, sustaining as well as destruction. You are the cause in the gods to appear as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Therefore, you be pleased with me. I offer my salutation to you. Brahma said, thus Mena praised Kalika, Durga, and thereafter the goddess said, you ask for a boon. The goddess Uma said, O wife of Himachala, you are dearer to me than my life. I shall surely grant you whatever is desired by you. There is nothing with me which I cannot give you. You ask for a boon. Listening to the words of Maheshani, Mena, the wife of Himachala, was pleased and said, Mena said, O wise Shiva, O Maheshwari, O Jagadambika, in case I am suitable enough to ask for a boon, then I ask for a boon. O Mother of the universe, first of all, I should have 1,000 virtuous, powerful sons with long life. Thereafter, I would desire to have a daughter who should be virtuous, beautiful, pleasing both the races, and adorable by all the three lokas. O Shiva, this daughter of mine should be able to establish all the tasks of the gods and should be the wife of Shiva. O Mother of the universe, you perform such a type of divine sport. Brahma said, listening to the words of Mena, the delightful goddess spoke, fulfilling her desire. The goddess said, you will have 100 powerful sons, but one of them shall be immensely powerful. Getting pleased with your devotion, I shall myself be born as your daughter. Having been adored and Served by the gods, I shall accomplish all their tasks. Brahma said, thus speaking, Shiva, Kalika, who is the base of the universe, disappeared from the place in full view of Mena. O dear one, Mena too, getting the desired boons from Maheshani, felt immensely delighted, as a result of which her pain for the performing of tapas was removed. Offering her salutation to that direction, feeling pleased, reciting the words Jaya, she returned to her. Reciting the word Jaya, she returned to her abode. By looking at the delightful face of Mena, Himalaya well realized the truth. Still, she repeated the news of her achieving the boons from the goddess. The Lord of Mountains felt pleased listening to the news from Mena and praised his wife, who was engaged in the devotion of Shiva. O sage, in due course of time, Mena conceived and the pregnancy went on developing. In due course of time, she produced the mountain Menaka, who is due course of time became the beloved of Naga damsels and subsequently became friendly with the Lord of Ocean. O divine sage, when Indra, the slayer of Vritra, became angry and cut off the wings of the flying mountains, Menaka was saved from the attack from the Vajra of Indra. Out of the 100 mountain sons born to Mena, Menaka was the most powerful one. At that point of time, huge festivities were celebrated in the city of Himachala, as a result of which the couple was extremely pleased and their miseries were over. Then they distributed charities to the beggars and the Brahmana. Then the devotion of Mena and Himachala at the feet of Shiva and Shiva kept on growing. इति श्री शिव महापुराणे द्वितीयायां रुद्र संहितायां तृतीये पार्वती खंडे मेनावरलाभ वर्णनं नाम पंचमोऽध्यायः।